purposes, if it's $4 an account, we got 2,000 accounts, right?
We got about 2,800.
Is it 2,800, including businesses?
Yes.
Okay. So if half the people did this, which, I don't know what, we could probably talk with other cities and see what their hit rate is on something like this, right?
Right.
We could forecast.
Right now, in 6 months, I have 4,744 people that pay online.
How many?
Say that again?
In 6 months' time, I have 4,744 customers that pay online. That's 6 months.
Okay, so 4,000 divided by 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 600 a month on average.
At least. It depends on how many are my cutoff list.
So people on the cutoff list are more apt to do it, because...
Yes.
And say, oh, yeah, I'll pay it.
I had 65 on the cutoff
We're
list.
still not above 25,000, even at 4,000 accounts at $6 per account. It's sorry, you're a math. Work with me here, I'm elementary. Are you getting at, can we fight this bill? I think it is something we need to look towards, because with the water situation we're in, and it continuously goes up, we know it will go up again, this is one thing that I would like to see the city do for its customers. Plus, it will be incentive to get over and get an account and do all that, in my opinion, when you make it that easy and they slowly start rolling forward. And then we have modernized in the process.
We can get to where we're sending electronic only late notices.
Yeah.
Which would save us quite a few $1,000s, which would help contribute towards that.
True. Yeah.
I wonder, so we're talking about things you might check into, right? So we've talked about maybe checking with some other cities. Some people you know.
Right.
If you might find out if their system would allow the city like to cover the e-check fee, but not have the resident cover the credit card fee. Because that's where our exposure is, right? If it's $1.95, I mean, we know, that's a known, and we just have to estimate the number of people. If somebody's paying a $300 fee, all of a sudden, that fee becomes much larger.
Right.
300 times 4%, what's $12, right?
But I thought if the city covers it, it's like a flat rate of 2.5 or something
Well,
for every account.
For the credit card, I don't know about for the check.
Just a flat rate for the check.
Yeah.
But if the city takes this on itself, it doesn't pay 3.7 for every account,
Right.
2.5. Is that what you said? Okay.
It's a little bit less, but we're still, because it's a percentage of the big number,
Oh, right, okay.
it could be a big number. I mean, we could be looking at $12 or more instead of $2.
Yeah.
So it might
And if
be,
we were charging the fee, I guarantee we would have a lot more people sign up.
There's a number right there. The check only, if we cover, can that be done or not, or if it's all or nothing.
Sure.
Won't probably involve a rate increase.
You could $2 per resident flat fee.
Well, we do too. Go ahead and get customers and then build that in.
Well, this allows us also to start taking the steps to pushing people to modernize themselves. Like if we set a goal within 3 years to have it 100% electronic, that gives us 3 years to get everybody on board.
Yeah.
And then we're done. And ultimately, we save money because we're more efficient in our office as well.
Well, I can send out text messages, emails, if you're gonna get cut off.
Yeah.
I can send you a message 2 days before just to let you know. That saves us staff time. I mean, there's a lot of savings in there that will help, because I think we had 4 guys out there doing disconnects today that could have been doing something else.
But Marvin, to your point, let's just say we could do the e-check option and, cover that. Then, and if half the people did that, that'd be 1,400 times 2, that's $2,800 a month, right? So that's roughly $36,000 a year is when the city would be out to do that. So just to give you a number, I mean, it could be...
3,200? What, how much?
It would be 36,000.
Oh, okay.
A year, $36,000 to provide that benefit. So, and once you build that into the rate, it's there from then on, you know?
Well, it's gonna take about 2 or 3 months to get it set up, so.
Yeah, they told me a 2-month rollout to get all the forms and everything, where we send them our forms, they get everything plugged in. It's 2 months out, so we're
So if
looking
you
at
like
March
the
1st.
system, and we're gonna have to do something anyway, because the CPI compliance.
Yes.
Now, I think even if the city didn't cover the cost, we should do it, because we need the system. People, you know, we're behind, we're way behind.
Yeah.
Very hard.
Well, that's why I said go ahead and get the system, but we can build that in if we need to for the upcoming budget.
Great.
And then you can see what, interest people have in it. What is, do you think that number you got there is a hard number for, on both, whether, if the city absorbs the cost, is there any negotiation, I guess, on lowering that number and saying?
I tried for a couple months.
No, we tried, it's not gonna happen.
Those, like, that's an ACH fee.
Mhm.
So the federal government or someone has blessed, I don't know if it's exactly $1.95, it may be $1.25 or $1.30, but most of it is set by someone else.
Mhm.
And they're getting a little bit on top of it.
Yeah, because we tried to wiggle with them a couple times, saying, well, we can't, if you can't lower just kind of a little bit, and they...
I wanted to take the system, and it works with the current system that we have. To me, I think it's a good thing to take on. Now, if we can just build it in to take on that fee, but I don't know whether we can do it in this budget, but if we can get the system and then build it into the new budget.
Well, it won't take effect till March 1, even if we did it now. So, that would give us that much time to bring it back to the council and come up with an
We
alternative.
would get prior adoption if we could go no fee from the get-go, than having to roll it out with a fee and then try to get people out later, I think. Good?
Yeah.
So do you need a motion on this and action on this?
Yeah, and I want to explain one thing if I can real quick. We have, right now, we're paying all of this out of the general fund, everything for our credit cards. Nothing is in the water. So we can transfer this amount over to the water to cover the installation fee. It's money that's already budgeted. We're just moving it from, a part of it from the general to the water. And it still leaves enough to handle court on the general side and only give us the money to do it on the water side. So it's not a budget impact, is what I'm trying to say.
But again, y'all said it was like $4,000 or $5,000, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's with the 4290.
That's all in.
I got the 4290 to move over to the water to pay it, that's what I'm saying.
But to buy the system is not a budget impact, but to put the
But for the fees, it
it would do,
is.
okay. Well, then I'd make that motion to go into the agreement with Tyler Technology for the ERP Pro 9 Customer Relation Management Suite. That's what it is.
Are you ready for that, Marvin? We're ready to sign?
Yep,
Yeah, okay.
the attorney didn't find anything wrong with the agreement? Okay.
Okay, we have a motion, second?
I didn't hear the second though.
That's me.
Okay. Oh, okay, then we have a motion second to enter into the agreement with the Tyler Technology for the ERP Pro 9 Customer Relation Management Suite. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion carries. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you.
Now bring us back just as sweet a deal for the automatic reading of the water.
Put that
Yeah,
short.
I will certainly try. Thank you very much.
Talk to them like you talk to your husband and... Okay. Number 11, public hearing in order to receive public input on the substandard building enforcement action regarding structures located on the property at 4844 Hart